think it's doing? The fuck is that on my... Oh, y'all, that ain't nothing on my face. It's these damn blinds back here behind me. Listen, y'all, I don't have no whole hell of a lot to say about the Atlanta hoes. This is just yet another buffer, and y'all got a little sad. Wait a minute, where is it at? Child, on the wrong side. I parked the shit wrong and everything. Fucking. I don't have no whole hell of a lot to say about the Atlanta hoes, and cause I just kind of zoned out of some shit as it was on. So my rough draft of it is, right about now, I could just cut this motherfucker off and just go, no. Just no. Yeah, that's my true too. One time one of my loves wrote me, was like, much love, I love you to pieces, but I cracked up laughing because you farted on your bed. I didn't, baby. It was my trick. But you know me, had I done it, I'd be like, ooh, y'all excuse me and my flatulence. I'm sorry, y'all. Just, I don't know what to say about that Atlanta hoes. Shit. Oh, Lord, I don't know what to say, y'all. Don't. Let me just tell y'all. Kenya got her own hairline going on. The one she's been working on for the past 2 years. The packaging was great. I will say that. She was doing an event, and so she chose the same person who did Cynthia's. Although I don't feel like that young lady put the same thing into Kenya's as she put into Cynthia's. You know, which they, you know, may be closer, but still, girl, that's your name out there. I'm just saying, that's your name, honey. So, I can't. Anyway, okay. So, but Marlo was there, loved the jeans and all of that. They was there like, I don't know what happened with Sheree, and they went over that shit, and then Marlo was like, well, maybe we can get together and try to help. Marlo, girl, you know you was being shady, but okay. Let's don't do that. And King was like, yeah, let's do a rent party. Then you looking at her like she wrong. Not wrong, but like, girl, that ain't right. You was the same motherfucking way. I'm just saying. Let's move past it, honey. Everybody know by now she will not back Sheree. It's just not, okay, everybody knows. Sheree, and at this point, I need you to stop trying to keep up this farce. You know, just go on and be happy. Get you something smaller, be happy. You know what I'm saying? And what it is, be thankful. You know. So, they have that. Then we got Portia. She's running for some event or whatever. Her and Candy's there, you know, and they there to support her, and she's doing her bendovers and all of that. And did y'all see old girl from the Bad Girls Club on there? I was like, she was so not needed. And she was the one holding the little boy's head that was looking and all of that, you know, and it was it Kenya and her? Which I'm trying to understand how that works. Like, we know y'all not friends, you know, but I guess y'all being cordial. It's work, honey. Get you a motherfucking check. Kenya runs and Portia runs, and that's the gist of that. Candy said, I guess she work out. She don't work out, Candy. Now you pregnant, girl. Sit down. Then Portia and Candy get to talking, and Portia's like, well, they doing me the same way they did. You know how when you and Ty first got together, all of y'all did that. Not no they, you partake too. And it's kind of, Candy's like, yeah, well, you know, and they are, and it's wrong. And she's like, I'm going to see him. It's like they want me to check this, check that, do that. Well, girl, listen, if you like it, I love it. So I think that's what everybody ought to think about the situation. You know, just practice safe sex and whatever else. You know, just there, have it. You know, child, over that. What's the next shit? Cynthia ain't talked to Penelope in 10 days. He ain't answering calls and shit. Of course, when Leon walks in there, I'm like, bitch, what you gonna do, bitch? You know what that do. I'm just saying, I mean, you know. I was like, you know, I'm just like, where's Penelope? They was trying to get her a tutor for at home and yada, yada, yada. He said, well, I wanted to say that, you know, anything that goes on with you is always brought to my attention. And she should have knew that, you know. They talk about it, and he's like, I really think, he's like, you know, you have a history of leaving, you know. And she said, well, the truth hurts, I guess. And so he's like, I really think you need to try to fight for it or whatever. So she's like, well, Leon don't have no reason. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm going to listen to what he's saying, and I should fight for my marriage, which marriage is something to fight for. So she decides she's going to fight. Let me see, what else? Y'all, it just was boring. It was just a bumper or some shit. Just boring. Y'all see these lips? There I go, getting off kilter. Y'all see these lips, honey? Let me do a motherfucking commercial break right about motherfucking now. Let me just tell y'all. Miss Dasha on her site now has liquid mattes. And this is Vixen. Can I just tell y'all, on my Facebook page, I posted up some pictures earlier. Y'all know I done had this on for hours. No moving. The other day I had what was it, Saturday night I think it was, I had this purple on, which is black orchid. Honeys, let me, come on. Get into it. You know how you get with the other ones, you get that kind of, child, this lip is everything. This Vixen is everything. Now, she only has 4 of these on the site right now. She'll have them all up on Tuesday, which is when we're going to do our try-on blab. And I'm going to give y'all a link for that and everything, talking about her different lips and see the color on me, see it on her. I was hoping that she would have her makeup artist, too. But we'll see who's over there. But I'm going to get y'all together on that early that day. But y'all, are y'all feeling this lip though? I'm not feeling this bump. Yeah, but this lip, I'm here for it. Anywho, back to I'm stretching this out, y'all, because it wasn't shit worth talking about. Penelope done cried. He said, to hear you say that you don't love me anymore, when you stop loving me, y'all, I'm not buying it. I'm just not buying it. But then on the flip side, if this is really so, it is sad to see this go on. And it's sad to see marriages break up on reality TV. That's one of the worst parts. I ain't bad at honey, but I bet you I'd be like, where the fuck was you? And why come you couldn't answer the phone? And what? Share, please. She coming there like, hey, like, it ain't nothing. I would have went straight over to the motherfucking pantry or where the pots and pans are, honey, and got, I'm good, how you doing? Got the ball and some shit. Hand me them grits. What the fuck? Tend that bitch one day. So he's crying. I'm not buying it, but it could be that he feels that way. I don't know. Surely Cynthia will take him back or whatever, but surely he got to know Cynthia's a nice looking woman, honey. She ain't gonna have no hard time finding nobody. Then he said we fell in love so quick and this and that and other. I think she fell in love so quick. That's who fell in love quick. The jury's still out on your ass, Penelope. Shit. What else? The whole little function comes along and, you know, it's hot in there. Oh, y'all, let me talk about Kim Fields' husband for a minute. Y'all, honey, that, am I on, okay, y'all know, okay, tell me your thoughts on him. I think I've asked this, but I'm going to ask yet again, as my girl Thick Chick Vlog says, yet again, I'm going to ask y'all to tell me your thoughts on it. I post my thoughts on Twitter. You know, but so she's going out and they pretending, but when he said, oh, hallelujah, no, I was like, oh, okay, let's move on. They gonna go out, he said she ain't got no friends. Kim, girl, I don't know the blinds for you, and I just don't know why you got on the show. Like, I don't know why you got on the show, because it's like, you kind of mild-mannered and all of that. You do bring something refreshing, but I'm just afraid with this show going, you know what I mean? Like, really, I don't know, tarnish your shit. You know, and the hoes ain't worth that. And then my understanding is Honey Kenya done threw her ass under the bus and threw shade at her ass already. So I got to get the dirt on that. So there was that. Everybody came. Everybody was hot. Portia. I mean, what was it? Portia and whoever, the chick, either the sister, whoever the fuck it was talking about how hot it was. The one chick was like, girl, this ain't number water. Why is she drinking? And y'all want us to believe this ain't scripted TV? I'm just saying. I mean, it was shade. She was throwing shade all up and through. You know, and if you ain't digging her, why the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Why even be there? You know, it was just too much. Candy come in, she's hot, wants some water, can't get none. They ain't got none but ginger ale, which I don't understand that, but hey. Let's see. Was Marlo there? Yeah. Sheree came in. Kenya went to talk to her. You know, they kind of had their words back and forth, and then Kenya's man came, you know, everybody got to see him, and it's kind of like, and you know, Faith over like, she's doing all the lips and mouths and all of this to everybody, you know, and it's like, okay, well, good for, you know, Kenya. Then her man is like, well, you need to go back in there. She's like, no, I'm sorry that you had to see this hot in here and this and that and other. I love that dress she had on. And, you know, he's like, no, I feel bad. You really need to go in, you know. And I'm like, don't she see this looks bad on her? Just, you know, you need to show this man that you're able to work through this. She gets up there and says, let's just jump to the obvious and yada, yada, yada. You know, it just didn't go the way she wanted it to go. Plus, she heard them throwing shade at her. She done whispered to Miss Honey Cabbage that they saying this. Y'all see how boring it was? It was just motherfucking boring. I ain't got shit else to give. I'm about to go and watch Ashley's review, Wait on Rocks, and everybody else, Kevin, everybody else, because I ain't got a motherfucking thing to give this shit. As far as I'm concerned, they could have left this one off. And that brings me to, maybe it was boring because of the damn American Music Awards is on. And y'all, did y'all see Adriana Grande or whatever? Y'all, with her non-dancing ass, that bitch don't grow into that motherfucking head of hers. I thought the bitch was gonna fall. I was just like, oh shit, bitch. When you gonna go into that motherfucking head? And then when she was trying to do the thing with the leg, I said, this bitch river dancing? The fuck, I can't. And her motherfucking brother out there just going crazy, just like, oh Jesus, is this what it come to? Is this really it? But y'all, what took the cake was Nicki Minaj's face as she was dancing. Nicki was like, oh. Y'all know Nicki can't dance there. You know what that bitch looked like? Oh, bitch. It's a problem. I was like, Lord, help that child. She's like, the fuck out of her with that bullshit. That motherfucking monstrosity of a motherfucking show. And y'all, who was that girl group that was up there kind of jockeying for positions? The one chick with the black red dress. They was all awkward and shit, supposed to be naming some shit they didn't know. One chick tried to get in front of the other one with the, you know, and I'm like, oh, y'all can have that bullshit. The fuck. Then when I was on Twitter, some motherfucker tweeted, let me just say this right now. Yes, we like Adele, but let's be clear. When you motherfuckers get to comparing her to Whitney Houston, we have a motherfucking problem. Come on now. She's today's Whitney Houston. The fuck out of here. I like her for what she do, but the fuck out of here with that one. It's just like some motherfucker saying, oh, so-and-so is Michael Jackson. Bitch, please, honey. He took everything that goes along with being Michael with his ass. And so did Whitney. I'm just saying, y'all can have that bullshit. That's all the fuck I got. I'm sorry if this was the video y'all wanted. But it is what it is. Because that shit was boring. Then that American shit. And oh, Jesus. Y'all be sure to go over and check out Dasha's website. Look for the lip matte Vixen. Also, who is going to be the one to buy the last one? I'm only one away from beating John. So get over to SCENTSY. I don't know who's going to be the last one to get it, honey, but trust me, whoever's the last one that buys this last one to get, that puts me over him, I'm calling you. Whoever you are, I'm calling you on the phone, honey. So get on over to SCENTSY and get it. Y'all know the information to be in the box. I'm out. Much love.